Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Little's Lab. My name is Kim. I am a community learning specialist with DoSpace, and welcome to Little's Lab. So this month we are learning about our numbers. So such good things to know, right? Last month we did letters. This month we're doing numbers, and numbers are so important because knowing what our numbers look like and how to count will help us do our math later when we get older, which is so important to know. It's so important to know our different types of math. So we're going to be working on that for our month. And we are the very first day of our new month. So that is exciting. And so we will be looking at our calendar today because our calendar are full of numbers, which is so great. And then we are going to be reading a story that has little monsters, and our story is called Monster Needs One More. So it's going to be, we're going to be reading a little story about our monsters, and then I'm going to be going over showcasing an app called Endless 123, and it includes little monsters, so fun, silly little monsters. So it's just is going to be a kind of a monster day today, which is a lot of fun. So yeah, so today we are going to be working on number recognition, which means like looking at a number and knowing which one it is. So knowing that if you see our number 1, that you know what that number looks like, if it is, you know, printed on a piece of paper or on a screen, knowing what how many this is. And it will also help with our counting because we need to know how to count up to there, right? So 1 is really easy. We have 1, but like how many is this? Should we count our fingers? Let's count our fingers all together. Can you hold up your hand? And should we count our fingers all together? Let's start with counting our fingers all together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 fingers on one hand. Should we do it on the other hand? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 on each hand. Do you know how many that is total? Should we talk about how many that is total? Let's count how many that is total. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 total fingers. You know what you just did? Addition. You just did math. So we're going to be doing that later this month as well. We're not going to be doing our addition today, but we're going to be doing some of that later today. And then at the very end, I have a little worksheet that I'm going to hopefully send your grown-ups. Actually, I might do that right now. So I also have a worksheet for you that I'm going to send you that looks like this. It's a color by number. So I did this just today, this morning. And if you can see, it is a picture of what? Is it some ice cream? Do you like ice cream? I love ice cream. I think it's so yummy. And so I have a picture that is color by numbers, and it goes from 1 to 8. And so I'll send that link right now in our chat so that your grown-ups have a chance to have a look at it. And if they want to, they can copy the address for it and print it off. So an option for our grown-ups out there, if you want to copy and paste it to like a Word document or your email, just so you have it later on to click, you are more than welcome to do that. You are always also able to email programs@dospace.org, and I'll put that in the chat as well, programs.dospace.org. So here's nope, that's not what I want. Don't click that. That's definitely not it. One moment. So yeah, so what else do you like to count? While I'm talking about this, what are some things that you like to count? What are some things that you like to count, maybe around the house or outside? What are some things that you like to count? I sometimes like to count. I live in an area where I have to cross a train track every once in a while, and because we have a lot of trains in Omaha, like if you're living where I live in the Omaha area, there are a lot of trains that come through and come by, and so grown-ups, that is our link to get the coloring page if you would like to open that up. But I like to sometimes count the train cars. Do you ever do that? I will sometimes do that. I grew up counting the train cars as they pass by. If we had to stop at a train track to let the train pass by, my parents and my sisters and I, we would count the train tracks and see, or train cars, to see how many. And sometimes we were able to start at the very beginning, and sometimes we had to start kind of in the middle, depending on when we came upon that train. But I always thought that was a lot of fun to do, to see what the longest train, how many cars was the longest train that we could come upon. So that is something that I liked to count when I was your age. So maybe that's something you like to count too. What are else some good things to count? Now that we're kind of going into fall, counting, maybe any of like the last of your veggies from our garden, maybe. I'm not sure. I can't think of. Maybe what are some, or maybe you can count to see how many people are putting up their Halloween decorations already, because Halloween's just around the corner, right? Yeah. So, which is very appropriate for our little monsters, because even though, but our monsters aren't scary. They're just fun and silly. Yeah, perfect. Well, you friends, we are going to get started with our calendar. So I am going to share our calendar with you. And I like to use, the website called Starfall. It's called starfall.com. And I like to use their calendar because it's really fun and interactive. And it does right now, you should be able to see it. Yep. And it doesn't look quite like a calendar right now, right? And we will get to that. But I like it because it can be interactive. Like if you were to go onto this website, starfall.com, for the calendar, and if you were to do it like on a tablet, like an iPad or something, or even on a smartphone, you would be able to touch it and go through the different kind of images for it. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to have you guys help me up and pretend with me. Can you guys pretend with me? I'm hoping you can. So you should see a big white triangle right here in the center. And because this is a triangle and because we're doing now numbers, I want us to count the corners. How many corners does a triangle have? Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, triangles have 3 corners and 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. And so I want you guys, if you're able to touch your screen, I want you to touch the triangle on the count of 3. And if not, and you're maybe watching it with a group, just go ahead and touch your hand, because your hand is pretty special and it can help us move our website along. So on the count of 3, let's touch this triangle. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Nice. So you should see our, this big word right here is the month that we're in. And then this big number is the year that we're in. So we're going to start with our month, because even though we're not focusing on letters, I like to practice our letters any chance we get, whenever we can. So this is the month that we're in, and I want us to look at this first letter. Do you know what the very first letter of this word is? What is this letter? It makes the sound. What makes the sound? If you said our letter is called the letter S, you would be right. This is our letter S, and our letter S is the beginning of a pretty long month. It is September. We are in the month of September. That starts with our letter S. And then this big year is made up of 4 numbers, right? What are the 4? Or they're made up of 4 numbers, but there's only 2 that are different. They're made up of 2 numbers, but there's 4 places for them. So this number is made up of 2s and 0s, right? So we are in the year 2020, 2020. That is right. And so you should see a green arrow in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. Let's go ahead and touch that arrow on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, boop. Perfect. So now you should see what you should see should look like a calendar. So we have our name of our month right up here at the top, September, and our year, 2020. And then right underneath are our 7 days of the week. These are our 7 days of the week. And our 7 days of the week are so important to learn, right? Because we repeat them every week throughout all of our months, all year long, every year. So it is so important to know our 7 days of the week. So let's say our 7 days of the week all together. Let's start with Sunday. I'm going to say them with you, and you say them with the people that you're with. So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So those are our 7 days of the week. And who knows what today's day of the week is? It comes after Monday and before Wednesday, and it starts with our letter T. It is Tuesday. That is right. So I'm going to go ahead and touch our Tuesday for us. So today is Tuesday. That's our day of the week. These are all of our Tuesdays for our month of September. Our month is called September. And then this number right here is our date today. And today's pretty special because it is, what number is this, friends? I bet you know what it is. It's our number 1, which means it's our very first day of our month of September. Today's the very first month of September. And so, yeah. And then we have our year 2020. So let's go ahead and touch this green arrow, and on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, boop. Okay, so our Tuesday and our first day need to go back. So I'm just going to put those in where they need to go. So our Tuesday is back where it needs to go in our month. Our first day of the month, our date goes back. And let's touch our arrow one more time. 1, 2, 3, boop. Oh, excellent. And another thing I like about our Starfall calendar is because it has little pictures or icons for special days throughout that month. And so we have a lot. Last month we didn't have very many. This month we have so many. And so I'm just going to go through them really, really, really quickly because we have a lot going on. So our first picture is on Monday, September 7th, our number 7 right here. And it's a picture of a wrench, right? And that day is Labor Day. So that is a day that we're supposed to take time off. It's a day for our year that a lot of people will have the day off. So mom and dad might have the day off. If you're in, you might not have daycare that day, or you might not have preschool that day if you're in preschool. Older siblings might not have school that day if they're in school. Yeah, so it's just a day to have the day off. Not everybody, but some people have that day off. Our next icon or picture day is on Sunday, the 13th. This is a 1 in front of a 3, so that's a 13, and it's the 13th day of September, and it's a pretty special day. It's Grandparents' Day. So, your grandparents, if you have grandparents in your life or older adults that are in your life, it's such a great day to tell them that you love them and you're so happy they're in your life. And now that we know, you have almost 2 weeks before Grandparents' Day, so that might be a fun activity to do while at home, is to maybe make a card with your grown-ups or with your siblings for Grandparents' Day. You can make your own card. I think homemade cards are so nice, and I know grandparents love homemade cards. So that would be a really nice gift for your grandparents on Grandparents' Day. And then we have another holiday on Saturday, September 19th. It is the Jewish New Year. So for people that are Jewish, that follow the religion of Judaism, that's their new year. So a lot of times, sometimes different countries and different religions have different new years. And on September 7th or 19th, it's the Jewish one. So happy Jewish New Year if you're Jewish on the 19th. We have another day on Tuesday, the 22nd, and we have a tree that looks like what? Does it look like an autumn tree? And that is because it's the fall equinox. So basically that means It's going to be the very first day of fall. So right now, even though the temperature's it's getting cooler out, isn't it? The temperature's getting cooler. And I just went on a walk the other day and I noticed that the leaves were starting to turn and fall. Have you noticed that? Yeah, so it is, but it's not quite fall yet. We're still in summer. We're still in the season of summer. But on Tuesday, the 22nd, is going to be the very first day of fall. Our next picture is on Friday, the 25th, and that's Native American Day. So if people who are Native American, the first people that ever lived on this land, and the people, that are Native American, that is a special day for them. So that's a day to celebrate, the indigenous people of the Americas, of our country's indigenous people are Native Americans. So if you have somebody that is Native American or of Native American descent that you know of, tell them Happy Native American Day on Friday, the 25th. And then our last one is on Monday, on the 28th, and it is Yom Kippur. And so just like a Jewish we have a Jewish celebration on Jewish New Year on the 19th, this is another Jewish holiday. So people who are Jewish, who are, they will celebrate Yom Kippur on Monday, the 28th. So there's a lot of days to celebrate in September, isn't there? Whew. Oh my goodness. But before we move on, I need to know about other people's special days, and that's their birthday. Because I know I have a birthday and you have a birthday, but I'm looking for friends that have birthdays in our month of September. If you have a birthday in our month of September, let me know in the chat, and I will put a piece of cake on your birthday. I would love to know if you had a birthday in our September. I'm not seeing any, which is totally okay, because like I said, not everybody has a birthday in the month that we're in. And I'm going to put a piece of cake on the 6th because I know somebody, my mom, whose birthday is on the 6th. So I'm going to put a piece of cake for her. And I don't know about you, but I love cake, and I know she loves cake, and I bet you love cake too. Birthday cake is the best. Okay, well, perfect. Well, I don't see any birthdays, which is totally okay. So we are going to get moving on to our next activity. I'm actually going to move it to our next tab, and I'm going to kind of talk about our little story. So we have, I have a story, and I'm bringing this to you from Epic Books. And our story today is called Monsters Needs One More. And it is illustrated, or the pictures are by Natalie Marshall. So basically it's about a lot of little monsters that have things, but they sometimes just need one more. So this was going to help us with our counting. So can you help count with me some of the things that our monsters need one more of? Thank you. I think you'll do a great job. Let's work on our counting today. Monster needs one more. This hungry monster says, I have one cookie and I need one more. Do you sometimes feel like you need one more cookie? Sometimes I do. So another cookie to chew. I have one, and now I have, how many does he have? 1, 2. Now he has two cookies. This not so happy monster says, I have 2 balloons. I need one more. So she's sad because she only has 2 balloons. Another balloon just for me. I had 2, and now I have 1, 2, 3. And now she has 3 balloons. This grumpy monster says, I have 3 apples, and I need one more. Another apple. Here's one more. I had 3, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they have 4 apples. They have 4 red apples that match their 2 red cowboy boots. I love them. This sad monster says, I have 4 beach balls and I need one more. Another beach ball. Like the water, can I dive? I have 4, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now she has 5 beach balls. So much fun at the beach with 5 beach balls. This grabby monster says, I have 5 strawberries and I need 1 more. I mean, I always want 1 more strawberry, right? Because strawberries are so yummy. Another berry. Good for licks. I had 5 and now I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strawberries. Yum, yum. Ooh, this grouchy monster says, I have 6 crackers and I need 1 more. So many crackers. 8, 11. I had 6 and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now she has 7. This candy-loving monster says, I had 7 jelly beans and I need 1 more. Lots of jelly beans. Isn't that great? I had 7 and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now he has 8 jelly beans. Do you like jelly beans? I bet you do. Ooh, this sleepy monster says, I have 8 teddy bears and I need 1 more. Whew, that's a lot of teddy bears. A gold bear, that's so fine. I had 8 and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 teddy bears. Let's see what this last one monster needs 1 more of. Then this sleepy monster says, I have 9 goodnight kisses and I want more. Do you sometimes want more goodnight kisses? There's the best. More, mama, kiss me again. I had 9 and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now he has 10 goodnight kisses from his mama. Because goodnight kisses are the best. I'm cozy, I'm snug, and all I need is 1 big hug. Now he just needs that 1 big hug from mama. I just need 1 more. The end. Oh my goodness. So all of those, a lot of those monsters, they were sometimes sad or grouchy or hungry, but then once they got that 1 more, they seemed pretty happy, right? Yeah, so sometimes you just need 1 more. So good counting. Did you count with the people that you were with? Did you count along with me? Oh, that's so good to hear. I love it. So now, friends, we are going to move on to a really fun app that I have. So I'm going to switch a little bit. We're going to do some little technical magic here. So I'm going to stop sharing for the time being. Stop sharing. I'm going to stop my video and I'm going to start the video of my tablet that I have. So I'm going to share the screen of my tablet and we are going to, there we go. So we are going to, in this top right corner, you should see a little monster, a little orange monster that has 3 eyes and it says Endless 1, 2, 3. So that is what we are going to be opening today. And so it is called Endless 1, 2, 3. So we are going to go over some of our numbers and see what these little monsters, how they help with number recognition or seeing a number and knowing what it is. So what's this first number, friends? Is it our number 1? Yeah, let's see what happens with our number 1. Oh my goodness, we need to put our number 1 back where it needs to go. So I'm just gonna put that right where it needs to go.
Touch the monster's eyes to wake it up.
Okay, now we need to touch its eye. So I'm gonna touch its eye.
1.
Good job.
1.
What's this little monster doing? What's he riding on? Oh my goodness.
hard for Little Blue to ride a unicycle because it only has one wheel.
Little Blue was on a unicycle with only one wheel. Because how many wheels do we usually when we're on a cycle? Usually a bicycle has two wheels, right? And this one only has one. So it's a little bit trickier. Let's go to our next number, friends.
1, 2.
1, 2. Okay, let's put our
1,
1 where it needs to go and our
2, 1,
2 where it needs to go. Oh, and now we are going to be doing a little bit of that math we talked about. So if we have a
1
1
plus
plus a
1.
1,
1 plus 1 equals 2. Touch the
1
monster's
plus 1
eyes
equals
to wake it
2.
up.
So we need to touch these two eyeballs again. So let's touch 1,
1, 2.
2. Good job. What's this little monster doing? Oh, I would want to sneak away too. What are those, friends?
Tuttle was a bit scared when he found 2 skunks in the wilderness.
Those were 2 skunks in the wilderness. Absolutely. You don't want to mess with 2 skunks. Okay, let's go to our next number, friends.
1, 2, 3.
We have 1.
1,
We have our number
2,
2. And now we have our number
3. 1,
3.
2, 3.
So if we add
1
1
plus
plus
2.
2,
1 plus 2 equals 3. Touch the monster's eyes to wake it up.
so 1 plus 2 equals 3. Let's wake up this monster number.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 eyes on this little monster number. She looks pretty good in her sunglasses.
Abby has 3 eyes and needs special sunglasses to shade them all from the sun.
I know my sunglasses only have 2 lenses. Hers has 3 because she has 3 eyes. Okay, let's do our next number, friends.
Count by 2s. 2, 4.
Ooh, we have the number
2.
2 and the number
4. 2,
4.
4.
Oh, so now we have to add to get our number 4. So we need to add 1. I did it backwards.
Plus.
Plus
3.
3.
3 plus 1 equals 4. Touch the monster's eyes to wake it up.
Okay, so 1 plus 3 equals 4. Now we need to wake up this number monster.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Oh, look at these baby monsters.
There were 4 monster babies in the baby carriage.
Those are pretty cute little monster babies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, friends, I think we have time for one more. Let's do one last number, just one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, we're going all the way up to number 5. So let's put our numbers where they need to go.
2. 3. 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, let's add up to number 5. So we need to get our number
1
1
plus
plus
4. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Touch the monster's eyes to wake it up.
1 plus 4 equals 5. Let's touch these 5 eyes on our 5 monster.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Looks like our little monster friend's having a picnic. What's happening?
5 raindrops fell onto Pinkerton's head.
5 raindrops fell onto our friend Pinkerton's head. Oh my goodness, but it doesn't look like it ruined his picnic, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, friends, well, we are just about out of time. I'm going to close our app down, and I'm going to put my camera back on. And so again, that app is called Endless 123. And yeah, it's a really great app that the initial first couple numbers are for free. You sometimes have to pay to get more numbers, but it's a really fun interactive app for our little ones. And so again, don't forget to click on the link to our color by numbers sheet. And so I'm pretty sure it should work. Let me know if it doesn't, and if you need it, if you're not getting it to work, email us at programs.dospace.org, and I will make sure that it gets sent to you. And I would love to see yours. If you get yours colored, send a picture to programs.dospace.org, or put it on social media and tag DoSpace. I believe we're DoSpace Omaha. We would love to see your color by numbers. And get creative. I had to kind of this is, one of the numbers is red, but we have a red cherry behind a red background. So I used a darker red for the cherry and then a lighter red for the background. So get creative with your coloring. I would love to see them. Well, friends, thank you so much for joining me for Little's Lab today. Join us next week, and we will be doing a brand new story, a brand new app, and kind of going over different aspects of our numbers. So keep counting, and let us know next week if you join us. What are some fun things that you counted throughout the week? And okay, well, you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.